Inside, Hailey Bieber's most real moment yet. Stretch marks. Sleepless nights. And the truth behind the Instagram curtain, you probably know Hailey Bieber as the impeccably polished model, brand founder, and the woman behind that effortlessly clean girl aesthetic. But recently, Hailey flipped the script in a way that has the internet spiraling in the best and worst ways. No filters, no soft lighting. It's just raw honesty about what it really means to go from glossy magazine cover girl to exhausted, leaking, stretch-marked new mom and the world. Can't look away. After keeping much of her journey into motherhood private, including a near secret pregnancy, Hailey finally shared what she called her pregnancy and postpartum survival kit. But this wasn't your average influencer haul. It felt different, realer, grittier, and maybe, just maybe, the most human thing we've ever seen from a woman who's spent most of her public life appearing almost too perfect. But why now? And is this the beginning of a new Hailey, or just smart branding wrapped in nipple cream? Let's unpack. The reveal happened not with a glossy Vogue spread or a branded campaign, but via Instagram stories. Hailey posted an unfiltered breakdown of the products, tools, and comforts that helped her survive pregnancy and the months that followed, giving birth to baby Jack Blues Bieber. He's almost a year now, and I finally feel ready to share the things that actually got me through. The hard parts, she wrote. From the first slide, you knew this wasn't going to be a polished PR stunt. There were no links, no discount codes, just messy honesty and an unexpectedly intimate peek behind the curtain. Here's what she shared, and why it hit different. Her list included everything from Bumpology bump butter for those inevitable stretch marks, to compression socks, to nipple cups and glass milk jars. And not just cute postpartum pajamas. We're talking lawn, nipple butter, and coconut water for hydration territory. This wasn't curated for aesthetics. It was curated for survival. And that authenticity. It caught people off guard. Some of the highlights: road glaze, stretch mark cream, no surprise here. It's her brand. But Hailey was quick to note that even as the founder, stretch marks humbled me real quick. Mom koozie pumps, real moms know these are a game changer. The inclusion of items like this, far from glamorous, earned her some serious street cred among fellow moms. Bio oil and body armor drinks for scars, hydration, and everything in between. Glass milk jars and nipple cups, practical and revealing of the very real behind the scenes of breastfeeding. But the most shocking part wasn't what was on the list. It was the fact that she shared it at all, almost. Instantly, social media split into two camps. One side cheered. Finally, Hailey seems like a real person. They saw her vulnerability as refreshing, a massive departure from the polished images of her glowing skin and perfect life. Others, not so convinced. Why wait a year to post this? Why now? Is this tied to a product launch? A PR pivot? Skeptics? We're vocal and not entirely without reason. Hailey has, until now, stayed remarkably quiet about her pregnancy and early motherhood. In a culture where celebs like Chrissy Teigen and Ashley Graham live stream their realness, Hailey's silence felt curated. So when she suddenly opens up, people can't help but wonder if there's more at play. There's no rulebook for when or if a new mother should share her journey. But in the influencer age, timing is everything. Hailey kept most of her pregnancy hidden, only revealing it when she was already 6 months in. That privacy, once praised, is now being picked apart. Some argue this delayed honesty makes it feel less raw, more rehearsed. If Hailey had shared her journey in real time, the fears, the changes, the hormones, the cravings, would it have felt more authentic? Maybe, but others are fiercely defending her. Honestly, they have a point. No one owes you their trauma in real time, one mom wrote in the comments. Maybe she needed space. That's okay too. In the whirlwind of sleepless nights, changing hormones, and learning to feed a tiny human. Maybe Haley needed to wait until she found her own footing within mom communities. The reaction has been unexpectedly positive. Not because Haley did everything right, but because she finally did something real. Said the words nipple cups and compression socks, and that's all I need to know. One mom joked on TikTok, for many mothers. Seeing a celebrity acknowledge the unglamorous parts of motherhood felt validating. Stretch marks and leaky boobs don't make it onto many A-list Instagram grids. But Haley's list felt ripped from the group chats of first-time moms everywhere. Yes, the products were specific, but more importantly, they were familiar. No jade eggs, no $400 face mists. Just real stuff for real problems, and whether calculated or not, that matters. Of course. We can't talk about Hailey Bieber without talking about her brand, Rhode. And here's where things get particularly interesting. Hailey's beauty empire has, until now, leaned heavily on the flawless skin, minimal effort aesthetic. But now that she's publicly stepped into motherhood and acknowledged the mess that comes with it, the brand has an opportunity to expand. Could Rhode launch a line of pregnancy-safe skincare or postpartum essentials? Will Haley continue to talk openly about mom life? Or will this vulnerable moment be a one-time thing? The direction she chooses could determine not only the future of her brand, but how millions of women relate to her. There's a broader cultural reckoning happening right now. The internet is exhausted by perfection. The rise of real mom content, messy kitchens, dark circles, postpartum depression talks reflects a growing hunger for truth over image. Haley's post, whether intentional or not, tapped into. But it also exposed the impossible tightrope women walk online. Be relatable, but not too raw. Be open, but not messy. Be a mom, but still maintain your beauty, career, and cool girl edge. It's an unwinnable game. And Haley, once the poster child for polished perfection, has now stepped into its most brutal arena. Mom Internet, will she survive the scrutiny? Or better yet, will she reshape it? Whether you believe Haley's Instagram story was a genuine peek into her life or a strategic brand move, one thing is undeniable. It got people talking. It cracked the carefully constructed veneer of celebrity motherhood. Even if just for a moment. It reminded people that even the most camera-ready lives involve stretch marks, late-night pumping sessions, and the quiet desperation of Googling, is this normal? 3 a.m., and maybe that's the whole point. Maybe we don't need our celebrities to be perfect anymore. Maybe we just want them to be real, at least occasionally so. You've ever wondered whether someone like Hailey Bieber has cried over spilled breast milk, hated her postpartum body, or worn the same nursing bra for 48 hours straight? Now you know. She has and for a world drowning in curated perfection. That's oddly comforting. Want more unfiltered deep dives into celebrity culture, motherhood, and what's really happening behind the social media highlight reels? Subscribe. And stay tuned, because the most interesting stories are the ones no one wants to tell. Till now.